Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of House of LSD Radio. I'm your host, iamBrandon, and for this week we have a special guest once again, up-and-coming Chicago DJ Wolfy. We'll have a chat with him and we'll dive into the mix with DJ Wolfy. But first, we want to thank our sponsor, Andrew Christian, and you can shop the newest styles of sexy trend-setting men's apparel at andrewchristian.com. And be sure to stick around to the end of the show where we'll be doing a giveaway for the listeners. If you check it out, you'll get to possibly win some cool stuff at the end. All right, so let's go ahead and welcome our guest here, DJ Wolfy. Everybody get some claps here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, nice.
So give us a little bit of background to the listeners and the viewers. DJ Wolfy was born and raised in Chicago. He has a really deep love of respect for house music culture, and after exploding onto the scene just a few years ago, DJ Wolfy has built quite a following via his dog house mixes on SoundCloud, which delivers the authentic house grooves like with live sets saturated in deep house, garage jacking, and tech house. All right, now since I'm done reading from that, just kidding, we're gonna talk about some of the questions and talk to DJ Wolfy and get into a little bit about you and your DJ journey. So you've lived in Chicago for a long time, and it's safe to say that house music has been really ingrained in you as a person in general. Can you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to get your start and just start DJing and just I guess house music in general?
Yeah, well, it all started with my uncle was a DJ. And he did mainly hip hop and the normal family reunion / production stuff. And then I've always listened to house music, and it never dawned to me and what house really was until I started going to Queen. And then I was like, oh, this makes sense. Now I get it. And then I've always been a part of the whole music world because I used to be in a rock band in high school.
Oh, okay.
So I was a bass player in a grunge band called Eden Lies and Ruins.
Okay.
I love that name. But and then from there, that's when the idea of I should DJ. I should just start doing it. And then the pandemic happened, and then what better time to just dive into it?
Yeah. Seriously, I feel like during that time when a lot of us were at home and didn't have much to do, we all kind of dived into different things that we wanted to do. What was the thing that pushed you to be you know what? Let me actually try to learn this craft, this art.
Well, one, I guess seeing everybody else do it, because I remember when you started getting into it, and I was just all right. I was Brandon's out there doing the damn thing. I can do it too. So definitely, I saw it. You there was some inspiration from you for sure. So I was just all right. And then, I saw that you were getting the gigs and how all that works. And I was oh, you just got to do it. That's pretty much how it is. So seeing you and everyone else that I also follow through, I was let's do it. And then also, I'm one of those people where whenever I want to learn something new, I just die for it, even if I don't know how to do it. Squat it all. So, yeah, pretty much that.
Okay, so I had a different question, just really quick. So, what kind of advice would you give to someone who, I guess, has thought about DJing or had any sort of ideas? What tips would you give them to just get started?
I honestly would say I wouldn't say just go into it, but I would just say, maybe if you have a friend that is doing it, literally just talk with them, connect with them, and all you have to do is just say, hey, I want to do this. 9 times out of 10, that friend will want to help you do that as well. So I would just say, if you have a friend that's a DJ, connect with them. And that's pretty much 90% of the job anyway. So that plant the seed right then and there.
That's so true, because once you have those friends who are already DJs and stuff like that, that's what happened to me. I basically I was talking to one of my friends who's a DJ, and I made a joke basically saying oh, you should book me for a gig, and he was okay, and I was oh wait, I really did say that out loud. I might have to actually do that. But yeah, that's so true that you actually have to reach out to friends. I think that's the best way to network in general too.
True.
And also, let me see. We have another question, which I think is really interesting to talk about because, we just, Frankie Knuckles' birthday just passed this past weekend. And, you worked at the Frankie Knuckles Foundation. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, my goodness. So that was a very surreal moment. I kid you not. Because when I, got a tour, literally it's a room with all of his, vinyls there. And I honestly felt there was this kind of an eerie feeling walking in, as if he was there. I'm just oh my God. It was just this you could feel a presence. You could feel a presence. So it could be whoever he worked with or whatever. I just know that everything was authentically there. And so there was magic, to put it in a nutshell. There was some magic. And definitely I absorbed some of that. I felt like I did, especially. So it was surreal. It was really surreal. And spooky a little bit.
Well, speaking of Frankie Knuckles, which I think is a really good segue, is that, like, you know, you played your first time at Queen last year, and you'll be doing it again this year. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
And so, like, I guess from working with the Frankie Knuckles Foundation, like, you know, what kind of things do you feel like you took from that into your, I guess, DJ?
I definitely took some things from the project because, again, like, because I'm a big, huge energy person, and literally touching like the records and everything. I felt like I was absorbing some of that magic, but also, especially like from the makings of the beginning of House, where like they, you know, the disco demolition and all that. Yeah. And most of the records that we digitized were like, first he had a bunch of like regular top 40, just regular music, and then we got to like his underground stuff where there was like a bunch of dub like songs, and digitizing. I'm just like, oh, so he took this and just put this together, and somehow I was like, oh, so I kind of like use that style in today's type of like way, and just kind of like implemented that and kind of learned how he mixed this in with that to make this do that. It's a lot. Yeah. But like when it comes to like phrase, for instance, one of the ways I mix is like through keys and phrases. So mixing in phrases I got from literally being at the Frankie Knuckles like project thing. Because I'm like, oh, this wouldn't make sense for him to do this if he didn't time it here. So yeah, I'm a big like huge overthinker.
No, that's good, because like the thing about it is that, like, you know, you're creating experience for people to dance on the dance floor. It's not like you just pressing play and then like that's all it is.
Right, here we go.
Yeah. And there's so much involved, which you know, I'm sure you know, like when I started learning how to DJ, I realized like, oh, there is a lot that you have to literally think about. And like I feel like I'm constantly like, when this one song's playing, I want to the next one, trying to figure out what's going on with that. So that's really good that you brought that up.
And another thing too, he also he would have stickers too. So there was a red sticker and a blue sticker. The red, anytime we had a disc that had red sticker, we knew it was hot, and it was. There's some good stuff, I'm telling y'all. And the blue ones would be like a cooler, deeper version of some really cool stuff. Like it's so I took that with the new record box where there's color coordination in the record box, where you can like, if you got a hot tune, color coordinate that, and if it worked, that's your go-to. So that's another thing I took.
Okay, all right. So speaking about music and producing, you debuted your 100% Pure Love Cozy remix at Queen. Yes. So you got to tell us what was like to see people dancing to it. And now it has over 1,000 plays on SoundCloud, which is pretty dope.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Wow.
No, it's okay. We are a grown-up show here, so we can curse all we want. But we'll yeah.
We go. No, so that one, so how that all started was there was like I first heard the idea of it in a draggy like ballroom way, where it was like Vogue, and I was like, oh, okay. I said, so then when I first heard it, I was like, I wonder how can we tweak it, where we can just take this part, move that part, and basically I just kind of just cleaned it up, and just had I used an AI thing to like rip Beyonce voice out, and then rip Crystal Waters' voice out, and then I like brought the tune in, but then put Beyonce tune in. And during as Crystal Waters' song was playing, I literally just stood there, jogging the wheel, and I'm just like, this is hitting, and like I wanted more of a house part. That's what it was. Yeah. Let's bring it like ballroom, like ballroom ghetto house style, and then like let's make it like house Jackie style, where like. The girls could, for the girls that can't get down the ballroom style, then like I got you for the house style. So like,
All right, so let me see. So you've been DJing for only a few years now, but the gigs have been coming like really fast. You started playing house parties, and now you're playing these major events, which is pretty cool.
God, yeah.
So what do you have coming up next, or like what are you inspired to be doing this year? Because we are in January, and we're almost done with this month already. So.
Oh, I know, right? And things are moving fast, and coming out of nowhere too. But I'm inspired. Well, one, I'm definitely taking things. First, learning how to pace myself, because that was one thing I've definitely made a mistake with, was not pacing myself, just like grabbing everything. And now I'm overwhelmed. But like definitely with Queen coming up, focusing on like one biggish thing or a big thing at a time, and just collaborating with a lot of other DJs and just local talents, and just mainly just bringing other talents up, like other local talents up. That's kind of like where I would like to help. I mean, I'm not that big or anything to do that, but like while I can do something, you know, to like help.
I honestly, I feel like I was thinking about this like maybe last year, that I feel like there's a really great community of Chicago DJs who like support each other. We're a part of this group together, and it's really cool to see a lot of the stuff that we have been working on for like the last few months like coming together. Like this show was a part of that too. So, and we also have a show together next month.
True. Yes, we do.
They're gonna be doing
this month too. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like it's February.
I know it's getting there.
It's on the 28th.
24th. 24th. But we'll be at Baby Atlas, so we'll be DJing there, giving you some house beats and all the good stuff. But thank you, DJ Wolfy. We're gonna get into the mix very soon with DJ Wolfy, and we're gonna listen to some tunes. So be prepared and be ready to be mind blown. All right.
Stop it. music when people didn't want me to play this music. But it's because of the love of this art form and its gift. I need to hide it.
listening to the mix of DJ Wolfy. How do you feel? How do you feel, Mikey?
I feel good. That was honestly, I kind of shocked myself a little bit. I was in the zone.
Okay.
So as y'all saw, it hurt.
Okay, so tell us where the viewers and listeners can catch you online or live, and just in general.
You can catch me on all social media platforms at DJ Wolfy 9. It's pretty simple. On Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and everything's also connected. If you go to Instagram, my link tree that's on my bio, it literally will connect you to everything. But DJ Wolfy 9.
Okay, like if you want to hear like more mixes from you, like do you have it on SoundCloud?
Yes, I do have a SoundCloud. It's also DJ Wolfy, and I'm usually, thankfully, somehow I actually pop up when you like type it. So, but if you can't find it easily, is go on Instagram, follow me there, and everything's like right there on the link tree. Okay. So I made it simple. Oh yes, and I will be playing Smart Bar on February 11th. So come through. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be me, Derek, and Michael Serafini.
We love to see it. I gotta say that.
How Chicago can we get? So,
seriously,
come find out. Come find out.
And I was gonna say, if you wanted to listen to this mix again, DJ Wolfy will have this mix on his SoundCloud as well. So be sure to check it out. Okay, well, thanks to our sponsors, Andrew Christian, who were generous enough to provide us with a mystery bag for a giveaway to our listeners. You must be 18 years old to play, and to enter, you have to visit our website at delreyproductions.org, and Delrey is DELREY Productions, and fill out the information there, and we'll be picking a winner at random each week, and you'll be emailed to get your information if you do win. So, yes. Other than that, let's see. Where can you find me on the internet? You can find me on the internet at iamBrandon TV on Instagram, Twitter. Don't look me up on Facebook because it's my personal phone. No, I do have a Facebook, which is iamBrandon, and then I have my DJ mixes on SoundCloud. I did realize that I didn't pay for the membership, so they cut my mixes down to 3.
Yeah, they take your stuff away.
They take it away, and I was like, oh, okay, let me get this membership paid for again. So if you, I did have somebody who reached out who was asking me about where all my mixes went, and I went to literally look, and it was not there. So I apologize for anybody who was looking for this stuff. But I'll be working on that just to make sure we get some good mixes.
I think they come back on when you join. I think it should pop right on.
They better be.
Should
make sure that happens. They gotta make sense.
Listen.
But yeah, I'll be getting that together. But we will be back next week with another exciting guest and more banging tunes. So make sure you tune in next week, and then share the podcast, share the show with your friends, because what we're gonna be bringing is insane. I gotta be honest. I've seen the list of all the great DJs we already have had here, and just in general in the future. Y'all are not ready. This show's gonna be
ready.
Crazy, get ready. All right. Until next week, we will see you next week.